Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Heavy Thoughts, a longly awaited episode here, man. It's been a minute to say the least. Football season happened, but I am here with my good friend, my boy Kaimon Rucker, Ruck the Butcher, you feel me? Outside linebacker, pass rush specialist at University of North Carolina up in Chapel Hill, playing for the Tar Heels, man. How you doing? What's up? What's new?
Doing good, man. Appreciate you allowing me to be on here.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, brother. We both had a common experience recently, senior day. A day full of emotion, a day full of there's a lot going on, and a day that really truly flies by. Your last game in your home stadium, man. Talk a little bit to it. Talk a little bit about it. How was it? How was your experience?
I know the last game that we played at Kenan Stadium, man, we faced Duke for the bell, and that was an experience to say the least. Winning the overtime with them boys, man, and that was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like one of those movies in a football movie. It's like it goes down to the wire. It's like literally the last play to win the game. Those are one of those moments. So, we got the win at Duke. That was crazy. Everybody stormed the field. That was the first time all the fans stormed the field since Wake Forest, like my sophomore year.
Sam Hartman, Wake Forest.
Sam Hartman, Wake.
Goodness, we're gonna get into that in a little bit. So we keep going. My bad.
Nah, you good. But yeah, that was a great experience. And I know the very last game against NC State. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's exactly not what we wanted at all. But you know what I'm saying? That was like you said, man. Senior day rolls around quick, and the end of the season rolls around quick. And I can definitely say once I sat down in that locker room after the game, man, it definitely it hit me all at once, knowing that that was just like my last game of the season, just understanding just like how quick this thing goes by. So it was really crazy.
Absolutely, man. There's senior day. It brings out the best in all of us. I feel like it's a good chance to kind of look back and reflect on the 4 years of hard work that we put in. And when that clock finally does hit zero at the end of the game, what you said was kind of right, because I mean it hit me when the game was over, but like it didn't hit me because we say the Lord's Prayer before and after every game. We give thanks, man. For sure. But it really hit me like when we were saying it for the last time, like as teammates, was really wild. I don't know what we both got some more time, but in uncertainty with what the future holds, it felt good to be able to, spend those quote unquote last couple of games. Oh snap! Getting a little too excited over here. As you can see, I got cheap mics, so whenever like you're making a point, just try not to tap the table because it'll pick it up a little bit.
For sure.
Let me get myself back situated. But basically, like, it really didn't hit me until like again that prayer, and then once I took my stuff off and then went out and said hi to my parents and saw my girlfriend Chloe afterwards, man, it was crazy. Like, it's like this is the last time that I'm gonna be in this sort of situation, and I cried like hell. It was an emotional time trying to really take in everything, and because it's the last time that you'll experience it from that sort of point of view. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, bro. The dub on senior day is clutch, though. I watched that game. Take me through what the last little bit was like.
Ooh. So, you know what I'm saying? Those first 3 quarters had it in the bag, man. Shout out to my boys at Duke. You know what I'm saying? So, my boy Dwayne Carter, Graham Barton. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all, love y'all boys to death, man. But y'all know what had to happen. But you know what I'm saying? But that was one of those things where the first 3 quarters, man, it was going our way. Had them down, had them shut out, rushing yards, because they got some great running backs over there. So,
Sure.
Having them to not rush for that many yards, we had them where we wanted them. Man, to be honest with you, I don't know what happened in that fourth quarter, bro. Like, it was just like one of those things where it's just like, all right, we good. We getting our little fourth quarter song going. You don't want none. Bell toll, everything going crazy, right?
Sure.
Especially we just got some new lights installed. So Kenan Stadium at 8 o'clock be going crazy.
Is them LEDs that flicker?
Man, flicker, they showing the Jordan logo, UNC logo. Like, bro, you need to see the coin toss. The coin toss in the middle, bro. Like, I'm talking about the whole stadium go dark. They got a spotlight this, and
oh my gosh,
it's tough.
When I start, filming them for just different games and stuff, man. You still at USC, man. I'm coming to see a game, bro. So
You got to catch that. You got to catch an 8 o'clock one though.
oh
Got
yeah,
to.
absolutely. We gotta vlog it. We gotta find a way.
Most definitely, but nah, man. But like it's like in the fourth quarter, man. It's just like they weren't looking too good. Like they scoring up and down the field, such and such. So came down to it. We scored on the last couple of seconds, and we scored a field goal to go in the overtime, and then they scored. I forgot how it went. I think they scored, and then we ended up scoring. We get the ball back, we score, and next thing you know, like we pinned back, and so now at this point, I was like, all right. Trying to drop our nuts a little bit. It's trying to get active. Exactly.
So
And boy, when I tell you that was the longest, like 5 to 6 plays I ever played in my life, bro.
I can imagine. What goes through your head in like a situation that has that much kind of pressure to it? Like, a lot of guys think about, they'll think about why they're even there. They'll think about something that gets them like in that mode. What kind of goes through your head when it's game on the line? Top level ACC competition, like it's time to go. Like what do you kind of get into?
Shoot, first things first, don't get made look like a fool out there. Which means don't mess up your assignments, don't get punished, don't get pancake, none of that. Cause at this point, everybody's watching. So first things first, do your responsibility. Cause the second that you mess up, everybody gonna see it. And so that was the first thing that hit my mind. Second thing, I gotta get this quarterback, bro. They're gonna try to throw it. So in my mind, I was like, I gotta get into my bag for real. So it's just like I'm trying to do every single move that I know possible. And at this point, they sliding protection to my side. They trying to get the running back involved, all that tight stuff. So that was getting crazy. And then on the last play, cause it's crazy, we went over we ran a certain play that we don't really, like you be going through practice, like you have a set players was like, be ready for this because this might come up.
Yeah, you got a tip sheet.
Exactly. This was the play. Like they were saying, it's like, y'all be ready because if we get in this scenario, this is what we call it. That's what our coach told us. And we were like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah, we're going to be ready for it, da-da-da-da. But in the back of your mind, you not really anticipating that happening.
Absolutely.
Next thing you know, we in that position. They called a play. You like, oh my God.
It's time to go.
Exactly. And so my boy, man, we just covering in the back end. Ran up the middle, in the end zone. My boy put his hands up, ball hit him back in the head.
Oh my God.
Game over.
Game done.
Game is done.
Storm the field.
Storming the field. I'm like, oh my God. Like we just won this thing, you know what I'm saying? And then that with my boys, you know what I'm saying? Credits to the O-line. I always got to give my O-line props because
absolutely.
Because it get real in the trenches, bro. It be get real. Like you be sharing battles, you be talking mid-flat, mid-timeout. So ain't no telling what type of conversations be happening for real. So hats off to all of my O-linemen out here, man. Y'all, we be battling.
For sure.
Be battling. So
I feel for them because that unit of 5, bro, like you don't sub within the drive on the O-line. Playing D-line, we get tired. I could get my little 2-play, 3-play break from time to time. Well, for you, not for me. For me, it's like my 30-play break. Anyway, you have an out when you tired. Man, you play an O-line and you get tired. Good luck. Hey, your coach not pulling you out that shit. That's for sure. You playing that whole drive, 15, 16 plays, 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Yeah, people be underestimating O-line. No,
nah, for sure.
Which is a crazy part. Like, they be looking at it and they be like, man, they big, they ain't in shape, da-da-da-da. I'm like, look at a game and look at a certain O-lineman, and I promise you, this man is not going to come out the entire game.
Yeah, nah.
And I'll put bread on it. Like, it's like crazy. I'm talking about the whole O-line. Now, if you one of those teams that you sub O-lineman, you got some good O-linemen. I'm just saying it, hands down. If you sub O-lineman mid-game, you got some dogs on the O-line, and you got some guys that are like position 1, 2 deep. That's really good. So if you do that, the only one that comes off the top of my head that did that was Clemson, and that was expected, to be honest with you. But any other team that does that, you got some dogs on your squad. But man, don't underestimate them O-linemen, bro. Please don't. Like, if you look at them, don't judge a book by its cover. I promise you, them dudes, they in shape, they strong. Just because they big, don't think that they can't do the job done. They can't get the job done. Don't ever think that, please.
And the worst part be, at least for me, whenever I'm dealing with them and I'm getting hit, it's always two of them, bro. Like, that's the worst part. The worst part about coming across an old lineman in the wild is it's never just one because you get a clean win. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Out the corner of your eye is some other dude.
Man,
they have each other's back.
Man.
And I'm with it.
I'm telling you, bro, like, even as an edge rusher, it never gets safe out there, bro.
Nope.
I promise you, bro. You try to do a counter inside, here come the guard that's trying to fan. Especially if you rush with 3 guys, that guard do 1-2 kick, look around, there's nobody. Edge rusher look like he getting at the top of the pocket. He come on the other side. Then you got the running back. You got to worry about the chips. Oh my God, bro.
What's that like?
All right, them chips were no joke, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Especially when you don't expect it. Usually, from me, when I see a running back that's lined up on my side, he's a little extended away from the quarterback. In my mind, I'm like, all right, this man's going out for a pass. So I'm not really anticipating him trying to chip me or something. Now, if he scooted in a little bit like they finna run some type of zone play, I'm going to have to expect it in some sort of direction. But when I don't expect it, it gets bad, bro. I'm telling you, the worst one I got chipped by was last year, my junior year, Florida A&M, first game. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rushing, and I hit this man with a mean long arm. I got good leverage, hand over eye, all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm talking about everything looked good for sure. Next thing you know, running back looked like he about like $180, nothing crazy, about 5'9", $180. Next thing you know, comes up to my side. I'm talking about he spun me, bro.
Oh no,
helicoptered me, and I promise you, bro, my hand was still on the chest of the O lineman because I tried to catch myself. Nah, them legs were in the air, bro.
Oh goodness. And
I did not hear the end of it from my roommates, bro. They were giving me the hardest time, bro.
Great punishment.
I'm telling you, man. So to all my edge rushers, please keep your head on a swivel, because if you don't, there will be repercussions, and you will feel it. I promise you, bro. You're going to get hit straight in your ribs, and I promise you, you ain't going to want to get up.
Man, that O-lineman, I'm telling you, gets that 3 down front. It's always, that O-line coach is telling the guards, he's like, hey, make sure the center don't get beat. One of y'all help him.
Mm-hmm.
If the center already on that double team, or if he's locking up that nose guard, it's up. That's what they love to do. That's what telling them to do.
I feel like O-line be putting hit missions on people, though.
They probably do.
They got to, bro.
Like, I mean, if the sole premise of me playing the sport was just to like block, I'd be blocking like hell, boy. And like I'm sitting here talking like I didn't do it. Like I played O-line in college, like for sophomore year. So like, even when I was doing that, man, yeah, nah, you just, because you really fundamentally you're accomplishing just one goal, but there's a lot of different ways to accomplish it.
Oh, most definitely.
So like, you just looking for heads. You playing O-line.
I'm telling you, like, it's like when, like you said, in that 3 down front,
for sure.
Make sure the center don't get beat. Don't give up your inside. If there's somebody that looks like they finna counter inside, lay him out.
Or if they don't even see you. No, even if they don't see you, it's just
it's straight. It's getting wicked right there, right then and there. I'm talking about even if they just have a blip on your radar, they catch you in the corner of their eye.
Nah, for sure.
Gone.
Absolutely. Hey, you ever scored, bro?
No.
No. You ever got close? The way that you let out a sigh lets me think that you either picked something off, picked up a fumble, and then they either chased you down and caught you at like the 1 yard line.
Nah, it's
fumbled again and gave it back.
I dropped a good tip ball. I'm talking about it was a good one, bro. Clemson, bro. It was one of them situations I didn't think it was going to happen, bro. And I got lulled to sleep. One of my boys covered a good curl route.
Sure.
I'm talking about he tackled him. And next thing you know, like I didn't expect it. He caught the ball. Homeboy had possession of the ball. Looked like he finna go out of bounds. And next thing you know, my boy pushed it out.
Yeah.
That thing is in the air. And I'm going towards the side. Like I'm running like I'm trying to make the tackle.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, ball's in the air. I said, oh my God. And I try to catch that thing, and it's like my hands were made of stone, bro.
I don't know what it is, but like when you don't get the ball and you have the opportunity to get it, you're like, all your skill set and athleticism goes out the window, bro. Like, I don't care who you is. Well, no, if you never get that rock, and you find a way to just come down with it, you him. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Because your hand's going to feel like rock. I promise you ain't going to come down with it unless you just used to it.
Because you looking at it and it's like, oh my gosh. I really like,
this is my opportunity.
I'm finna scout. I'm already seeing it. I'm seeing it now. I'm finna walk into the end zone. I'm finna hit a crazy celebration. I'm gonna get my little collab post from the Instagram page.
Most definitely.
Oh, my draft stock for go up. My PFF grade is gonna be off the chain, dog. I'm telling you, yeah. And then it hits you in the fingertips, and it's.
I'm telling you, bro. And my boys gave me a hard time. I promise you, bro. When you thought you heard the worst of it in that moment, wait till you get to the sideline. It don't get no better.
Shoot,
but I had
to the next day. when they got time to let the jokes marinate.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. When I try to catch that ball, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That ball said, like I'm talking about, no, I couldn't even catch it. And so I'm looking at it. I'm like, dang, that sucked. You know, I had a good fumble recovery, forced a fumble. I was good. Next thing you know, that film study next day come around. We going through film. There's some plays I messed up. I ain't worried about none of that. That's stuff we can get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
But it was that messed up pick that I could have had. My coach, Cheers, man, went to the play. Rock, could have had you a pick. I said, God. And I'm talking about fast forward, rewind, fast forward, rewind, fast forward, rewind. Could have made you some money, man. What you doing? I said, bro, I don't know. Like, I can't tell you what happened. It was just one of those situations where I was like, I could have had it, and I didn't. So I was like, dang, bro. Like, I wish I had this opportunity back, but hey, it is what it is. You gotta have amnesia, move on to the next play.
Gotta keep it rolling. Yeah, my boy Zine, man. He's caught so much flack for this. He's one of our DNs as a true freshman in the Albany game last year.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know what happens. Somehow he ends up with the rock. I don't know if I think he picked up a fumble.
Yeah.
He is sprinting down the sideline. There's 5 guys around him. And he's scoring.
Yeah.
Bruh, this dude from Albany comes in, knocks the ball out at the 1 yard line. At the 1 yard line.
Don't tell me he went through the end zone.
Nah, I did.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what happened. I don't think it did because I remember us just laughing about it afterwards and like being all right. Like if it went through the end zone, I don't think it would be as funny of a memory.
Okay, I was gonna say, man, I would have been sick for him.
Yeah, nah, it was just bad because he still catches flack for it this year, man. I'm not throwing no shades. Watch out. but yeah, nah, bro. So I've seen the flack that guys catch for it firsthand, which is rough, dude. Like
definitely,
it's worse when you get punished because, especially if you still win the game and it doesn't end up mattering that much.
Yeah,
you never figure the end of it. Damn.
It's a sad sight to see, bro. I promise you.
For sure. Now I know when you was talking about, you was throwing every move you had on senior day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you pick your move like before the play in games? Like, what's your pre-snap thought process?
All right. So I'm gonna put a little bit of my edge rushers on game just for a quick second. So
shit.
I'm about to say, man, so if you're an edge rusher and you watching this thing, go ahead and turn your headphones up a little bit. I'm finna put you on game just for a couple of minutes.
You heard the man.
So the thing is, I don't go in with a plan because the thing is, my thought process is if I have a move ready and then the offensive lineman gives me something that I'm not used to, my plan that I came in with initially is not gonna work. So that's the importance of film study. I look at the difference between the offensive tackle because I'm an edge rusher. So it's just like when I look at an offensive tackle, I look at the ways they sit. So they vertical setter or they horizontal setter. Your horizontal setter is once you hit the fight line. So the meeting point of where y'all make contact, his shoulders are horizontal to the line of scrimmage. Vertical setter, the second that y'all hit the fight line, his shoulders are perpendicular. So depending on who I go against, what their tendencies are, horizontal setter, I'm probably going to go like a jab move, go back outside. You don't want to counter on a guy that's a horizontal setter. You don't want to do that because the thing is that he's going to have a good amount of base to get back inside him. Plus, offensive tackle, his main objective is not to get past you and also keep the B-gap sealed up. So with that, that's kind of like how I go with my horizontal centers. Vertical setters, they open the counters. Got to be careful. They'll wash you upfield as well. I'm not gonna go in with a long arm because my surface area is shortened up. So it's just like if I do it, I'm probably gonna hit like a ghost move. I'm gonna dip underneath. But otherwise than that, I'm not finna hit him with anything too special. But he is subjected to counters, and I could probably win on outside depending on how much speed I come off of the line of scrimmage.
So
So to answer your question initially, nah, I don't come up with a plan because I feel like if I do and I try to go in with it and it doesn't work, I don't want to look stuck in my rush. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to still keep my moves ready. Even if I have a counter ready, I want to still have one ready.
sure.
But yeah, don't go in with your move, man, because if you don't know what moves you're gonna hit next, you will look stupid, you will look dumb, and you will get pancaked. I promise you, it has happened to me before, and you do not want that feeling after that play. I promise you, you're gonna give O-lineman confidence, and that's the last thing they need.
Definitely. For me, like how I've always gone into a rep, I guess because playing inside is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's like if I get jump set, I'm doing this. If he sets to my outside, like he's really trying to cover me up and fighting over there, I'm doing this. And if he just picks it up and puts it down, I'm doing this.
Oh no, and that's respect, and that's a respected like thought process to go into it because I low key think the same way. I just don't. I have moves ready for these certain scenarios,
For sure.
but I don't have a move plan.
For sure. I feel you. Yeah, I guess I'm not sticking to like one move, but like I'm really just because once you get, because I'm an A-gap rusher, bro. I'm in that 2-eye, and sometimes when I'm lucky enough, I get kicked out to that 3. But I'm always slanting in towards the center, so it don't even matter.
For sure,
Bruh, when you in that A-gap, it's like, because I took a rep at 5 on my last practice, so I got to see what it was like. You feel me? I was like, damn,
a lot of space, ain't it?
that's a lot. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like all that space, man. It's cool to be in that glorified UFC fight, because that's where I like to say my skill set fits more.
For sure,
because shoot, you get a clean win on the inside.
For sure.
You get a clean win on the outside, man. It's still up if he's not looking at you, but if he's staring you down, he might just chuck that thing away. You feel me? Trying to find a little escape hatch. Man, if you breathing down somebody's neck, the second they catch the snap, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing.
Oh man, I give props to y'all interior D lineman, bro, because boy, that's a different world down there, boy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I say that I'm in the trenches, which I am. I drop in coverage on occasion, so I mean I get the best of both worlds. But boy, when I played that 4-eye and occasional 3 technique,
it's quick.
Man, what?
It's quick.
I'm telling you, I think that was my freshman initiation. I promise you not. Freshman year, that's all I played.
Just 3 tech.
3 tech and 4-eye.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
I mean, occasional 5 tech, maybe.
I got
depending on the defense. And boy, now that made me to a man. Not gonna lie. Just none.
You just gotta, like, I swear you, interior D linemen, sometimes we play the game without seeing it. Like, because you just gotta react. I look at the little blur that's usually the black blur that's coming towards me. I'm like, oh shit.
And say it. Don't think you finna get a clean pass rush.
No.
Raps.
No.
You try to win through the B gap. That's a slim chance.
Oh yeah.
Not gonna lie. And then on top of that, you don't even know who you're gonna work your move on.
Yeah. And
because you don't know if you're gonna work on the guard, you don't know if you're gonna work on the tackle, and then the second they clamp, raps.
Nah, for sure. Or like, and they also don't call holding inside the B gap.
No.
That don't, like, it just doesn't happen. No referee is calling holding unless it's on a tackle. Or unless it's like egregiously bad. But if they get away with a lot on the interior, we'll just say that.
I'm telling you, bro. I mean, you ain't lying though. It's a different breed down there. Hats off to y'all, boy, for sure.
Hats off to y'all edge rushers. Man, you mean to tell me if I had to peel for a wheel route, I'm getting burnt at 6 every time. But
man,
if I ever got told to peel for a wheel route, I'd be like, shit, touchdown, whoever we. Yeah, nah, that's rough. That's one thing I'm
tough deal.
Gotta deal with.
It's a tough deal
because doing all that is ridiculous.
Not for the weak.
Hell yeah. Hey, but a lot of the original episodes we had of Heavy Thoughts, man, we was talking about going into camp. We heading into a different type of season, bowl season. That FB. Well, so what? Take me through what that's like, because I'm an FCS guy.
Yeah,
we got the regular playoffs. We got that whole little tournament that y'all expand into next year, trying to be like us type shit. Tell me what bowl season is like. Like, how do you find out what's practice schedule, like everything?
All right, so bowl season happens after you play your last regular season game. So for us, we play NC State, and now we in that season where you finishing up school, you getting exam season, stuff like that. So at this point, you're pretty much chilling for real. So we get a little bit of time off.
That's good.
And depending on if you play in your conference championship, so unfortunately we're not playing in the ACC championship, so we get a little bit more time than say Louisville or FSU is. And so for us right now, we just get we're just going to weightlifting, we're just doing tempo runs, stuff like that to keep our body moving. You know what I'm saying? And then in that period of time where we actually have exams, we do our exams, stuff like that. We don't have to do anything. We can't do anything. And so after exams is over, they bring us back, and then we start practicing all over again.
Oh, my God.
And with no school and just football, this ain't even bowl season, bro. It's bowl camp. So let me go ahead and get that out of the way. It's not even bowl season. When people think about Division I, Power 5, like bowl opportunities, bowl season, it's bowl camp. I promise you, when you think of summer camp, when you think of fall camp, this is exactly what this is, but you're playing in a bowl game in a different area. Like, there is no school, so there's nothing else that's going to be occupying your time. In other words, coaches are going to make sure that you stay in that facility 24/7.
Oh, my God.
And there's no getting out of it. So if you get done with practice, so for us, we started practice around like 9:45. We get done about like, let's say about 10:55, 11.
Sure.
And after that, you think you scot-free, right? And like, you going out, he's like, shoot, I ain't got no school, I ain't got no work. I'm going to go to the crib, chill, play on the game,
Sure.
do whatever you need to do. Your hobbies, whatever you want to do, right? Nah, get on that group chat. Hey, we got film study at 12 o'clock. We just got out of practice. I promise you, it's crazy. I'm talking about they be trying to like occupy time. And I mean, like, watch that film. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's like, I want my break. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So,
What you mean?
man, that grind and fall camp, same thing in bowl season. It's bowl camp. And then once you get to your designated bowl, I don't know what bowl we're going to be in. I hope it's a good one. So once we get out there, whatever, it's a smooth experience. I know we were fortunate to go to the Holiday Bowl last year in San Diego. First time and on the West Coast, first time in Cali.
It's fire.
Man, it was a great time. I had a great time. We went on the USS Abraham Lincoln, which was really cool.
Cool.
One of their naval ships out there had a good little base going, man. They puts it in perspective for sure. I'll say that much.
Them damn warships, yo.
Man. Played in the Padres Stadium out there. Yeah, they turned that thing into a football field. The grass was sucked. I'm just terrible. I promise you, look up the game. UNC versus Oregon, 2022. Yeah, 2022 Holiday Bowl. I just want you to see where the worst grass is, and I promise you, it's evident as day. They tried to patch it up. They said it was the best of the best side in that area. They lied. So they so capped, I promise you. But I had a great time with my teammates and stuff. Those were memories that I'll never forget. And we're finna run it back again with another bowl game. So I'm fortunate enough to say, like, I know that the season didn't end the way that we wanted to, but going to a bowl game. Last one was a few of my teammates who hasn't decided to hit the portal already. Get to make some more memories on another trip.
That's good, man. And trust me, that's valuable. I didn't even think about it from that perspective, like, because if you really like out of eligibility or if you moving on, like, you have your last game, but then you almost get the feeling of having one more, which is really cool.
Most definitely.
That's awesome. I know, like, if you play or played a college sport, you gonna feel me on this.
Talk to me.
Them coaches is gonna occupy your time no matter what. It could be spring ball and before spring break, and they waiting until everybody is gone from campus to have that last practice.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying to y'all. I promise you.
They will schedule a meeting 2 hours after a lift to make sure that you don't have time to go home at the end of the day and just
that meeting will be an hour and change long over practice film. Practice film.
Be like, all right, we're gonna watch one-on-ones, and then we're gonna watch inside run, and then we're gonna watch team,
then we're gonna watch Indy,
and we're gonna watch Indy film, then we're gonna watch the group pods film, and then we're
Go ahead and watch walkthrough.
yeah we're gonna watch Pressure Situation, and we're also gonna watch damn what damn what else would they watch? What else would they watch?
No, we're gonna go ahead and watch Field Goal Block.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, it's a great time. Yeah, I know we got two D linemen in here that are shields on punt. Or watch the punt film. Nah, I'm occupying you.
Watching film out the man.
But I understand. It's to keep you out of trouble.
Listen, I get the grand scheme of it, but I'm 21 years old, bro. Like I wanna chill out. You know what I'm saying? I wanna vibe out. Like it ain't too many times that I get to just go back home. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go back home, I'm usually probably doing work again, or I'm watching film on the team that we're going against this next week.
What's the most out of pocket thing that a fan has said to you?
Well, fortunately, I haven't dealt with this issue before, so we ain't got to worry about that.
Tight.
But I know when we played Clemson this past year, there's a lot of stuff that's happened this past year, so I'm gonna really relate to that. But we lost. Clemson fans storming the field. I'm dapping my boys up because I got some boys that's on Clemson squad. Like I said, dap up the old lineman. We in the trenches. I'm gonna dap y'all up. Much paid respect. And I'm walking out, right? And I'm going back to the locker room or whatever. I see my folks. I'm waving at them, saying appreciate you coming, type shit. And next thing you know, homeboy got a phone. So I don't know if y'all noticed, but this was the year of storming fields. I don't know what it's been. I don't know what's been getting into these fans and just feeling like, yeah, we're going to storm the field today. Like, I'm like, why? I don't know. But, like, y'all been doing it like crazy this year. And for somebody that's on the losing end is not great. And especially the way that y'all be trying to disrespect people. Wild, bro. So it's like, for me, I didn't even get a disrespectful comment. The worst thing I got was, like, he tried to film me. I had my head down. I was like, I'm not finna, like, entertain these dudes for real. And next thing you know, he was like, yeah, how could y'all lose the Clemson Tigers? Like, y'all need to stick to being a basketball school. Okay, well, first off, y'all are Clemson. I mean, y'all have had a good time. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not a sorry team. So I don't know why you saying that. And then second off, like, this is something that I've heard before. Like, I mean, I'm not finna just get butthurt about somebody saying, like, you should be a basketball school. Do you know how many times I got that comment in a week? Like, I mean, like, this ain't even hit home. Like, if you really wanted to talk bad about me, like, you could have said something about the missed tackle I had. Then that probably would have made me hot for real. But, like, talking about my school and how we should be a basketball school, I'm like, bro, I've heard this comment way too many times, bro. Like, you gotta if you're gonna show up, you gotta stand on business if you're gonna do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna say something disrespectful, say something disrespectful. I ain't gonna smack your phone. I probably won't even say nothing to you for real, because that's just how my folks raised me. Words are words. You ain't put your hands on me. Now you put your hands on me, it's up. Stand on business. But if you're gonna say something to me, you better make it worth your while, because I ain't finna entertain y'all for real. So
I remember we were up at Delaware this year, number 5 team in the country. Standing on the sideline, we up. I don't even know. We were up though.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the dudes in the stands, he said, so I forget what he said that was wild, but I didn't have no time that day. And he was an older guy. So I turned around and I was like, hey, you better stop talking before I come up there and take your AARP card. And he looked at me, and he said, I could fucking buy you, buddy. I said, whoa, my God. I said, oh my God. I said, oh my goodness. Ain't there like,
are you even, like, can you just say that and not get, like,
oh no, I think he got kicked out. I don't know if he got kicked out though, but it was funny.
No, he didn't get banned. Like, you don't just say that.
No, for sure. He do need to get banned. It was crazy, but like the interaction was funny up until that point. And then I was like, man, we gotta go get this dub. And after bro, once they fumbled, once we recovered we recovered a fumble like their last drive of the game to win it.
Yeah.
Once we did that, bro, I turned around and I was looking. I was like, oh, wait, I turned around, I was looking. I was like, oh, wait, he got kicked out. So he got kicked. I think he got kicked out, and then like they lost.
Yeah.
And that's a good ass team up there in Delaware, man. They was number 5 for a reason at that time. That's why they moving on to the second round of playoffs. Them boys, man, all the Delaware boys appreciate y'all. Y'all cool as hell. But that one dude who was standing in the stands yelling all that, man, I hope both sides of your pillow was warm at night.
Yeah, what's up with you, dog? Like, you ain't gotta say like I'm stuff that I would want to say, I can't say right now, but come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It gets some of the stuff gets a little wild, and like most of the time there's no sort of actual backlash. Like, it don't even matter. None of it's no deep. A lot of the times with like I really be hearing it, I try to say something funny back just because I know that I can, and I know that like what I come up with is probably funnier than like what you can come up with.
Yeah.
Because I got the high ground. You paid to come watch this. Like,
Yeah.
you paid to come see your team get your ass whooped. I got to go beat some ass for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
But getting told that I can buy you.
nah, it was wild. And it was out of pocket. Like, it was, I don't know if he meant it in that kind of connotation, but like, you got to really think about what you say before you say it. You a grown man.
For sure.
Like, come on, bro.
You a whole grown man. You buying a ticket to watch this game, and you talking about you buying somebody?
Like,
not even that, buying somebody of color.
Nah, yeah, it was wild. It was out there, but that's still not even like the worst thing that I've heard. It was most out of pocket. I mean, I had an App State fan. He was yelling at me.
Yeah, we ain't got to talk about that.
Sophomore.
Yeah, we ain't got, the boy.
He was yelling at me.
The Mountaineers, boy.
He was yelling at me through his mask sophomore year.
Oh,
and I said,
this is a player.
No, it's no. It was a fan. It was,
okay.
2021.
Okay.
Yeah. He was yelling at me through his mask. I said, wait. I said, I can't hear you, bro. You got a mask on outside. And then he pulled his mask down and just called me the N-word. White dude. I was like, ooh. I was like, you know what? Let me just turn my ass around and not worry about it.
Yeah. Ain't even worth it, bro.
What? Man, that's crazy. But some of the environments of college football are also insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been lucky enough to play in a couple really cool ones. App State was a really cool environment to play in.
Most definitely.
It was wild. Mm-hmm. Everybody on earth was there. Wake Forest this year, believe it or not, because they got the LEDs on their field too.
Oh, for real?
So I'm running out there. It's first quarter against Wake Forest, bro. They start flickering all the lights right before the drive, and you just start hearing like, and it's still at the point in the game where like everyone is like there.
Yeah.
You know, a college football game, halftime comes. It's like, it's two different pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
And don't let it not be close.
Oh.
Speaking of halftime at a college football game, don't let it not be close. Because all the students that was just there, yeah, they gone.
No. And you know exactly what they finna do. You know what they get ready for, man. They gonna go ahead and get their house ready. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you in college currently, you know what they get ready for. So
they get ready for the darties and the post game functions, man. But it's crazy because he run out there after halftime and it's like, bro, where's it? We only down 3. We up. Yeah, we up by a score. Like, we still need y'all here. It's not like that's all she wrote. See y'all next week. No.
It's like we still need some energy, you know what I'm talking about? Next thing you know, about the 4th of the student section.
Oh. Out of there. Bro, Elon, it get a little crazy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes like that first half be packed out, sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come back and you can like see the gaps. It's like, oh my gosh.
Nah, seeing the gaps is crazy.
Yeah, it's a little wild. I'm not gonna lie. I bet with y'all it's like a little bit, everybody's a little bit more spread out.
Yeah.
4 sides. Nah, bro, you can see the gaps sometimes. That's why. But then there'll be other games where like, especially when like people from the community in Burlington and everything surround the area, they show up and they there the whole time.
Oh, for sure.
I love having them there because like it's so cool because it's just everybody just coming from around to catch the game. Yeah. Like they into it. Like it's lit. It gives us the energy.
Most definitely.
Coming out after halftime and seeing that stadium noticeably less people in it sometimes is the funniest thing.
I'm telling you, bro, crazy.
Just get ready to go and dip out.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Oh, gosh. So, probably the thing that most people want to know from this podcast, what's the league looking like, bro? What's like what can you share? What are your goals and aspirations with it too? And just what does the current picture kind of look like?
No, I got you. What's looking like? I don't know. Decision making, like right now, I got a lot of decisions to make, obviously. But right now, I'm just gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take it one day at a time.
Absolutely.
Pray about it, talk to God about it, because this is a tough decision. This is a life altering decision. You know what I'm saying? And so whether I stay, whether I go, um, decisions need to be made. And so right now, I don't know, but my goals and aspirations, this is it's crazy. It's just like, this is something that I've always talked about with my family, talked about with my friends, like making it to the league, making it out of my area. So Harwell, Georgia, my boy 706, you know what I'm saying? Small town, y'all ain't gonna know.
Big shout out though.
Hey, big shout out though for sure. Hart County for sure. But something just to get out of my area and just to take the path that I did to potentially make my dreams come true. So first off, man, just give honor to God for that, because there's so many times that I didn't think I was gonna make it this far, and there's so many people that's been doubting on me, making their opinions about me, judging the book by its cover, just thinking, oh yeah, he's too short, he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? And fortunately enough, Coach Brown and the UNC staff, man, they gave me an opportunity of a lifetime, and I spoke on this on senior day too. Is just, man, you just made a kid from a small town in Georgia, he made his dreams come true.
For sure.
And, I couldn't be any more thankful. And, my aspirations and dreams, I got them written down on my mirror, because they still up and running. So that's never going to change. Whether I stay here or whether I declare, hey, it ain't never going to change. But, it's just crazy to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, just getting
right here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
It's
close,
bro.
I'm close.
It's close.
So, hey man, honor to God for this one, because boy,
Absolutely, big up.
it's a stressful time, but at the same time, it's good stress. It's a good problem to have right now. So
absolutely, yeah, man. You feel me? My decisions. I'm about to either go pro and making videos for y'all boys. You feel me? It's gonna be lit,
and y'all better tune in for sure. Now, you better tune in.
Hell yeah, we got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Planned for the full-time content career, man. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be.
I know you're gonna have a fun time with this one. But.
Oh my god, it's gonna be good. Because I genuinely enjoy just making videos. I enjoy making content, and I enjoy almost the process, like the methodical process of doing the work, than I do seeing the results on the back end. I like. It's like the old adage: the man who enjoys walking will walk farther than the man who enjoys the destination. I like doing this more than I like seeing numbers on the screen.
For sure.
So if I can find a way to do this full time and to just, make a living, build a foundation, and be able to start a family off of really the backing of my passions, man. Blessings, brother.
Hey, I'm telling you, sky's the limit for sure.
You feel me? God has taken both of us real far.
Oh yeah, ain't no question, man.
Which is crazy, and it's good that we're able to actually sit down and have this discussion as two individuals that operate on a pretty high level, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of importance in just surrounding yourself with people like that.
Oh, ain't no question.
Because if you surround yourself with bums, you're gonna be a bum. But if you surround yourself with people who are ambitious and got goals and want to really, get out and get some shit done, even though this episode took who knows how long to get up and running. It's good that we finally are able to kind of come together and just showcase what we have to bring to the table.
Ain't no questions.
So
I'm about to say, man, surround yourself with the right crowd, bro, because you ain't gonna get nothing done if you hang around people that's gonna be mediocre. I promise you. You ain't gonna want to admit that to yourself, and these guys may be your road dogs from day one. I'm talking about y'all got it out the sandbox with each other. But sometimes goals change. Aspirations change. Your vision changes. Everything changes. So You know, sometimes you got to cut some folks loose. And the people that's going to push you, the people that's going to want you to succeed, the people that's going to want the best out of you, keep them in your corner because they're going to push you to be the best person you can be. They're going to be the best person that you're going to need when times get tough. They're going to motivate you. They're going to keep you strong. They're going to keep a great foundation with you. And if they consistently do that, bro, ain't no telling where God's going to place you, what path he's going to put you on. Because, bro, the amount of people that has come and gone in my life is wild,
insane,
man. And the people that he surrounded me with now is crazy how just in the world of football,
for sure.
Coaches recruit all these people from different parts of the country. I'm talking about, from my perspective, we got people from Florida, we got people from Georgia, got people from South Carolina, North Carolina, got people from up north, got people from the West Coast, all bringing us to this one university. And in those 4, 5, 6 now, 7, 8, 9. If you hit 10 years, stop it.
You need to retire.
If you hit 10, stop it.
You need to go open up a 401k.
Get some help.
Go get married and have some kids.
I'm telling you.
Be a contributing member of society. Because I know if you was damn 10th year senior, could you imagine being a 10th year senior playing against a true freshman? That should be illegal.
That should be definitely illegal because at that point, at that point, bro, you should be developing dad strength. Like at that point, and that's unfair.
For sure. You can't play with no damn dad strength and get brought. Like you got dudes. You be playing against dudes who can't fully grow a beard yet, and you playing with dad strength.
Yes.
Or like you married.
Yes. But
crazy.
That was one of the things. I'm telling you.
So mad when I look at the scout report and it's like, bro, he was a senior when I was a freshman.
Man, graduated high school in 2016. Excuse me?
I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah, I was a freshman. But
last year I played against a dude who, this year I played against, it was Villanova.
Mm-hmm.
One of their guards have been there since 2016, I think.
He what now?
I don't know if he was there. It was,
bro. Say you.
He might have been there. I could be mistaken. I could be off by like a year or two. Actually, wait. I got a computer. I could look this up. Hold up,
bro.
Hold up. Because he was cool too, but he was one of the best. He was one of the best football players.
Because I can't even say nothing for real. Because we got guys on our squad that's like 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. I love them to death. Love them to death. You need
to go,
but good
geriatric division for college football.
Oh my goodness gracious! And my boys that's in their 6th and 7th year, I ain't knocking y'all's hustle, bro. You got to get it how you live. The environment that you like, you can't control the stuff that happens to your body and the things that happen around you. So I ain't judging none of that. But while you here, I'm gonna give you a hard time.
For sure.
You are an OG. Like
you played college football back when they made NCAA games.
Like,
oh, now I'm telling you, bro, that's what it feel like sometimes.
Oh my God, NCAA 14.
Yeah, they've been there back 14. Now the guy that I was playing against, he was there since 2018. There was another one though who been there for a while. He got there. When did he get there?
2018 is still a minute though.
Nah, no cap. Oh, nah, yeah, he got, they both got there in 2018, bro. It's 2023, dog. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you gotta call it. You gotta call it.
Maybe not even getting there. They started, the first in-game action they saw was 2018. I just looked up both of them.
My Jesus.
Yeah, both the guards for Villanova, Michael Corby and Nick Torres. Both real cool individuals. If y'all two watching, appreciate y'all boys. Good game. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo, I had a hunkering that game wasn't gonna go our way. When I came off the ball, bro, I put every ounce of strength in my being into playing that down 3-tech. Bro, I hit this dude as hard as I could. We didn't move an inch. I force field. It's gonna be a long game, bro. It was 35 degrees and raining. Yeah, it was rough. It was a time. They had our number that day.
Hey, I'll tell you this though. Freshman year, bro. Yeah. I just came in. Babyface me, low cut.
Ooh, the low cut in college. Oh, I know you was young. I know you was young.
Low cut, got a little bit of chin hair, nothing too crazy. But fortunately enough, I got enough. I had enough to get some playing time, some burn my freshman year.
So
And we were playing a very prestigious university at the time called Notre Dame.
oh goodness.
And oh my God, when I tell you these dudes, they were probably about 6'5" apiece, including the center. They probably over 325, all of them. And 3 out of 5 of them were bald.
Oh my, they was bald. Yeah, no, they was going
Bald.
Oh yeah,
Bald with beards. I'm talking about like King Neptune on SpongeBob type bald. I'm talking about them things were glistening. And when they took the helmet off, steaming.
Oh my goodness.
Steam broccoli steam.
Is this what we was talking about?
Oh.
This is what we was talking about.
Yeah. So that right there to the left,
right there.
that was this right here was the man that was told to play 4-eye against a whole bunch of bald men at Notre Dame and was told to drop your nuts. Because if not, you can get put on your butt.
Oh my god.
And fun fact, I did just that. I got put on my butt so many times in that game.
I'm telling you, bro, the first game you play, college football player, I feel like a lot of us, it's really just a punishment tape, the first game. Because you like, look, I don't care what what anybody says. College football practice is so different than a college football.
Ain't no question.
It's
ain't no question.
There's nothing that can prepare you for what a game is like, because I feel like in practice, like
it's scripted anyway.
It's scripted, one, and like I feel like you're playing a little bit less conservative because you know only a couple things can happen.
Yeah.
In a game, bro,
you don't know what's gonna happen.
That first half second is as conservative in your technique as it can get until you know what's going on, and then it's just all hell breaks loose. Everybody takes that little blink right before they come out their stance, and the second they know what the other person is doing, it's a fucking car accident. it's 5 fucking car accidents up front.
Stacked up,
the
bro.
Double team in the A gap, bro. The double team in the A gap. No, everybody's just there's no words being spoken mid play. Everybody just shuts the fuck up, and it's just go time. It's one of the coolest like experiences that you can have, but it is so different.
And from a 5 technique perspective, if you rush upfield and that tackle disappears, you better hunker down. That guard's coming. If you think you're getting a free shot at the quarterback, you better keep your head on the swivel.
Man, straight gap scheme.
I'm talking about your ears are going to pop.
It's going to be ringing.
Telling you.
You're going to be hearing, you're going to be having tinnitus for a little bit. That's when you get hit. Man, I remember one of the first times I ever actually saw that happen in college, bro. It was actually my 2 roommates, bro. My boy Krings, we was on a gap scheme in practice. I saw him pull. One of my boys was playing DN, and when I tell you his shoulders hit the ground before his feet,
oh,
bro, you just didn't see him, just straight upfield trying to get the quarterback, didn't see it, and got caught at the perfect angle. It was crazy, bro.
Gap schemes is the reason why I wear a neck pad right now.
Oh my God.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious. My teammates asked me, "Why are you wearing a neck pad?" Counter, power, midline, everything that has to do with some sort of pull is the reason why. Inside split zone, yeah, y'all's tight ends, nah, yeah, y'all be pulling too. And for the teams that be flexing y'all's tight end out to the field and pulling them across to the boundary to kick out, I hate you.
Split zone.
I hate you. I hate you.
Can't see it coming.
I'm telling you, I don't like you. 20 personnel teams that be wanting to pull the other running back to kick you out on split zone 2. I don't like y'all neither.
Man,
because you know the running back's gonna go for two areas. They're either gonna go at your head
or they cutting,
taking knees. sawing off kneecaps. I promise you.
Hell yeah.
It's relentless.
You know Coach Greenwood and them is. Hey, Coach Greenwood. But you know him and that is, he gonna be yelling at them DBs, crack. You gotta get crack on, man.
Hey, crack replace, man. Huh? You already know what's gonna happen. You better drop it now.
My God.
Boy.
It's my God, man.
Shout out to Coach, man.
Shout out Coach Greenwood, man. Came from Eli, went to USC, man. He on the up and up on that. You feel me? But yeah, hope him and his fam do it good.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Strongest daps in the land.
Absolute strongest daps. Strongest balls, bro. Hell yeah. Probably one of the strongest just dudes.
Overall.
Yeah, bro. Yo. Here's where I shift the discussion just a little bit, because I got just NIL questions.
All right.
Y'all got a collective?
Yeah, we just.
So when it comes to that, how does a collective in itself work with guys getting paid from it? So like, what is?
So the biggest thing is like we have a booster collective called the Rams Club. So that's just, if you want us to be real, that's just a whole bunch of guys that either wants to be affiliate with the university,
okay,
or graduated from the university long ago, and it just wants to wants to be a part of the experience, and they want to give back to the university.
I got you.
And a lot of the money goes towards UNC football, and so that's how it happens through that little situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I know even though NIL is a big thing right now, you technically can't get paid by play. So it's just like, you can't be paid through, by how many snaps you played, by your production, by, the whole spiel. So to curve around that, you got people that started a collective for us, as the Hills for Life Collective. And, you get paid through your Rams Club members. And, that's kind of how that whole situation works. And so whoever is a part of the group collective, you get paid through the NIL. And, for those who are not, then you get paid through your stipends. And then if you don't get that, then you get it out of the mud for real. So
that walk on life. I'm telling you, bro, that walk on life. Oh snap! Walk on life before NIL. Trust me, I'm very happy that it passed, for not only like I'm not talking about from my shape, but I'm talking about for the sake of a lot of guys who are on I gotta walk on and earn this scholarship.
Oh yeah,
it alleviates sort of some of the pressure that they got now, because they had you got the opportunity to go do this, and there being resources put in front of you for you to go make content. I mean, shit, y'all got a nicer studio than me.
Hey man, I'm about to say, but you have a ball in that joke.
Hey, that UNC studio is crazy. I'm saying there are so many kind of opportunities being set up, but I feel like there is also sort of a disconnect when it comes to athletes creating content. Because I view myself, or at least I've viewed myself, and I've always tried to attack this content creation while playing football thing as two sort of separate things.
Yeah.
Now, is my content about football? Yes. But is it required of me to be hey, I'm showing where I'm going to school and this is the plays that I make? No. So there's still that kind of separation. What I wish a lot of these places had kind of figured out and put into place was really the how to create content and what content athletes should be creating. I see a lot of people with a lot of hardware. I see a lot of people with a lot of cameras, a lot of microphones, a lot of, a whole lot of stuff. But if schools are really committed to educating their athletes about the different things that come along with NIL, I think that teaching people how to create engaging content is something that should be done.
Oh yeah,
it should be provided towards athletes.
It's vital.
Because the skills that I learned in content creation didn't come from me playing football. It was just something that I kind of had nurtured into itself, and it's grown into what it was by the grace of God. You know what I mean? I wish that there was a higher emphasis on, what people actually output, because there's a lot of content put out by student athletes now that I feel like if it had a bit more direction or a bit more, if it was more purpose driven, that they may see better returns.
I agree.
Because what I've noticed a lot is people sign these really big NIL deals. They do these really big dollar amount advertisements and they get no engagement.
Yeah.
And sooner or later, the people who are really spending the companies that are spending these marketing budgets, we're getting into some crazy business.
I was gonna say, bro, y'all better take those for sure.
We all heavy thoughts, man. We just be talking about whatever out here. But I think that these companies who are putting these thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars into these student athletes are sooner or later going to say, hey, well, we need to see returns that are worth us spending this.
Yeah.
And when it comes to putting those top name guys and like commercials on TV and everything, 100%. That's a fantastic way to go because it's a good way for the message to get spread effectively and for them to have a recognizable, relatable face in the athlete. But I'm thinking like, I see guys that are getting 100 bands to promote, when they're getting like 150K to put up an Instagram story or Instagram picture, and the comments and just the engagement numbers aren't great, and a lot of the comments are either like cracking jokes at the dude for really trying to make some bread, monetize his NIL, or or even in the advertisement itself or in the content itself, like I'm trying to figure out how to convey this, but sometimes it seems like people are posting this more so just to get paid as opposed to perform a service that they're being paid for. If it makes sense. Like, I think there's a lot that this NIL space could grow into, but I also think that from an athlete's perspective and, from being an athlete and maybe former athlete, maybe not, we'll figure it out. I think there's more that we can do on our end.
Yeah.
Because it's a difficult process to come up with, like content that's really engaging and like to be comfortable on camera and to do all that kind of stuff. But I think that if schools kind of shifted their focuses now and collectives kind of shifted their focuses now into building those skills, that it would benefit all of us.
Most definitely.
Which, if you a school and you watching, try to get some insight, hit me up.
I'm gonna say, man.
I got something to say.
I'm gonna say, bro, you see these awards on this man's table, right?
Oh, stop it.
I'm just saying, take it from somebody that went to the summit, the NIL summit, and I had to listen to this dude be on multiple parts of the stage, just talking about how he got it done. I mean, sorry.
You good?
I mean, 2023 NIL Awards, Male Athlete of the Year.
I appreciate y'all, man. The council did that. That's y'all who did.
I'm just saying. I mean, y'all gotta take notes. I'm definitely listening. So I'm just saying, man, y'all getting some gems for free, and that's not, you don't come around that time too many often. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that, bro.
For sure.
Man, it's just, this whole space is so new, and I feel like having, being blessed enough to have the success that I've had within this space, I feel like, not that I have an obligation, but I want to help the next sort of generation of guys go through this.
Most definitely.
Because a lot of people put a lot of time into making this what it is. And there has been a large focus on education in NIL for the past 2 years, and that's great. But eventually we're going to have to start making some content. Eventually we're going to have to start, we're going to really have to start putting rubber to road.
No, for sure.
And I think that educating the student athlete now on what to create and best practices for how to just act in your video and things like that, and really sort of tapping into like who each individual athlete is as a person, because we're all different. We all got different styles of communication, and what works for me on camera might not work for somebody else, and that's fine.
Most definitely.
But if we can equip student athletes with those tools to figure out what works for them and how to actually go and create a good amount of content. Because look, man, Rome's not built overnight. You don't post one TikTok and shoot up in followers. You gotta consistently work at it.
I say this thing's a grind, and I feel like a lot of people take that for granted as well. It's just like, for me, going to that NIL summit it's taught me so much, just like how to engage with my audience, how to not be like the classic student athlete that just post every bi-weekly, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, with me, even though I'm not like as heavy on social media as I should be, but there's certain things that I do pick up, as whereas it's like, if I want to get this amount of engagement, this is what I'm gonna have to do. These are the sacrifices that I'm gonna have to make. This is how much time I'm going to have to do this. Because the thing is, if you are in John's situation, or if you're anybody that wants to create content, this is not something that you just do just to do. This is a job. This is a job. This is time consuming. So for anybody that's like a student athlete, you think this is taking up time, do content creation on top of that. And not only that you're doing is you're successful at it. And that's time consuming times 5. And so it's just like, I feel like a lot of people just think like they just see the finished product. They see the finished video. They see like all the edits being made. They see all the videos, the pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like getting all these deals or whatever. And y'all just see the finished product. But the thing is like behind the scenes, it's just like, and take it from somebody that's not really heavily involved in this type of progress, but seeing other people do it, being a part of something that does that, it gets crazy if not handled correctly.
Oh yeah, no.
And it's wild
because it's such a good way to teach someone who's playing a sport how to be an adult, though.
Exactly.
How to really be an adult just in society. Because look, man, them taxes don't pay themselves.
No, you better pay those damn taxes.
You got bills, you got stuff to handle, man, and like you got deadlines, and there's actual dollar amounts on the line with these deadlines. It's not just no grade no more.
Oh yeah.
So it's it puts things into a different perspective, and it's definitely a great lesson in discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna have to sacrifice for it, but the thing is, I think if we make the connection between, athletes have kind of seen this concept before, because, you don't build a social media following overnight.
No. You
don't consistently have engagement on your posts just from posting one video. You don't see the fruits of your labor until you've put in a lot of labor.
Yeah.
We've all seen this in just trying to get better at our sport.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those kind of lessons that if you can take away and apply it to anything, that it's going to be huge.
Most definitely.
But especially in NIL, I feel like because it's so new, a lot of people see the finished product, and the finished product on day one was years and years of work that had essentially been put in for free by a lot of people for a long time before NIL was even allowed. So it looks like there's just a finished product to a lot of us. But I know a lot of guys who've been college athletes, created content throughout their whole damn career, and didn't ever get to see this level of success. Destroying for one.
Yeah.
Like
he would have benefited like crazy, bro.
I'm so glad that he's out there making a damn killing, and that he's out there doing what he loves to do, man. I hope he gets to leave someday. I really do. But I'm just so happy to see that, he, although might have timing-wise not been there for NIL in college, but he didn't miss his opportunity.
No.
So that's like, I'm happy to see that just from a creator to a standpoint.
He set the standard.
Absolutely.
Sure. He's a trailblazer at this point, because what he's doing, what he did early on, is something that essentially what you're doing, a lot of other content creators that are still in college right now, that's still like a student athlete, like this would have been his thing. This would have been like, and I'll venture to say he would probably have been one of the most successful at it because it's just how natural his videos are, how like camera poised he is. Like he's very socially aware. He knows how to engage his audience. He knows where to be at the perfect time. He knows how to set up certain events to get audience engagement. And so it's just like what he's doing now is just something like if NIL was a thing when he was still in college, like he would have flourished. Flourished. And he's flourishing still. Like he's still making like great content. He's still got millions on millions of followers, keeping up with them, things of that nature. But like just to think if NIL was a thing when he was still in school.
And when he was at UCF, when they was that around the time that they was going undefeated?
I think so.
I think. Could you imagine him on that national stage, bro?
The amount of attention he would have got off of that, and then him still kicking balls.
Yeah. Like I don't think y'all understand, man. You like a lot of people think that Destroying is a YouTuber though. Like,
nah, he's an athlete.
He's like that.
Athlete.
Like, take it from someone who plays high level football.
This man can do it.
Yeah, nah, he can ball for sure.
Ain't no question.
Man, we gonna end it off on the last. We need a random question, man.
All right, another random question. I'm ready for it.
We going with.
Let
me come up with this off the top of my head. Drums or flats, ranch or blue cheese.
Ooh,
why?
Oh my God! All right, I'm a flats guy.
I can respect it.
I'm a flats guy. I used to be a drums guy.
What changed your mind?
I don't even know, bro.
You probably just.
I just transitioned to that, right, man.
Right.
So it's like, it's just like the flats, man. So I'm a segue this into it. I'm gonna put two and two together. So, flats guy. I'm a blue cheese guy, bro.
I am too.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, because some people will be looking at me sideways when I say that I like blue cheese with my wings. Dude, I still love ranch. I love ranch. I still do. Don't question that. But when it comes to a good batch of wings, I want me a good cup of blue cheese. Why? Here's the thing. This is why I like flats too. You get more on the flat than you do the drum, in my personal opinion. Like in the drum, you just dip it in there, right?
Yeah.
But with the flat, you can actually scoop that thing. Nah, I don't even wait. Hold on. What you be doing?
All right, we put y'all on game. So imagine we got the flat right here, right? You know how it's like the big knuckle at one end and the small knuckle at the other end.
For sure.
You crack the big knuckle. You like separate the two bones in the. This is fat as hell. You separate. This is a count. This is a big boy count. So shit, you talking. So you crack the big knuckle. You separate the two bones, right?
Yeah.
And then, or no, it's not the big. You crack the small one. I apologize. You crack the small knuckle in the flat, and you separate two bones. You find the smaller bone, you twist it, and you pull it out.
Okay.
So now you basically got a drum, but it's a flat.
Oh my God.
You want to get real freaky with that motherfucker. you hold on to the big knuckle still, and then you take the big ass bone and you twist it, and you kind of gotta like you ever like hucked corn? You ever like husked corn?
Yeah.
It's like that,
bro,
but with a wing. But then you basically got like a chicken nugget, like a buffalo chicken nugget.
I don't know if I can. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, you get nasty when you do it.
I see.
But I play D-line. Like if you play interior D-line or O-line, you probably gonna get freaky.
I play those positions, bro. I play O-line in high school a little bit. Obviously I still play like
for sure
defensive line, outside linebacker, but like I ain't never done that, bro. Like I just do, like, for me, I got the wing, right? You got a little pointed edge on top.
Yeah.
That's the scoop side. Type scoop that up, get it in there and foul. So now you got the skinny bone that's on top.
Yeah.
In classic way, you yank that bone out, toss it to the side.
Hell yeah.
Now you still got a remainder.
You still got
exactly. So that's what I do.
I'm with it. I'm not saying I don't do that, but I'm saying when I ain't that real, when I'm like after practice hungry.
Oh my God.
And I don't got time to be fucking around with no damn bones in my wings, yo.
Then why don't you? All right,
I'm fucking that shit up.
All right. So I got a follow-up question.
Type shit.
So, do you consider them chicken nugget or boneless wings? I ain't gonna lie, this is a very, very heavy question right here.
So I'm about to blow a lot of people's minds. So most chicken nuggets, when you think about it, like when we talk about chicken nuggets from like a fast food restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time it's made with like ground chicken.
Yeah.
That's like formed into something, covered in breadcrumbs.
Yep.
And fried.
Yep.
A boneless wing, I think they just cut the breast and then like cube it
Mm-hmm.
and then like bread it and fry it.
Okay.
When you bite into a boneless wing, you see the little strings in that shit.
Yeah.
But when you bite into a chicken nugget,
It's just mush.
it's like spongy. Not like spongy, but like,
Yeah.
I mean,
For sure.
so like, there's a difference. At the same time, Chick-fil-A nuggets, when you bite into them motherfuckers, be stringy on the inside. So like, I don't know, bro. I also don't know nobody who eats chicken nuggets that are just drenched in sauce. But I know a lot of people who eat boneless wings that are just drenched in sauce. I don't know. It's a marketing ploy. At the end of the day, what's the difference between a chicken strip, chicken finger, and chicken tender? You know what I mean? It's all marketing. At least probably.
I mean,
like,
I don't know. You got a point there though. See, all right, I do call them boneless wings, even though realistically, in the grand scheme of things, he definitely broke it down to a T. To be honest with you, I ain't really think about it like that for real. So I'm really learning some big boy council stuff right now.
You feel me?
So,
heavy thoughts, man.
boy,
The heavy thoughts.
I'm learning a lot of stuff in this thing right now, but I'm still gonna call them boneless wings at the end of the day. But depending on, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like it's a respectable level on if I get to call you boneless wings or boneless chicken, or chicken nuggets or something.
Type.
So if it ain't that good, it's
Chicken nuggets.
bro.
Nah, yeah.
But like if they really good and if they own it, get some good boneless wings right here.
What's the best chicken nugget?
Like fast food restaurant wise? Ooh my God. You know what's crazy, bro? I just had these last night.
Yeah.
Spicy chicken nuggets from Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Yes, sir.
Wendy's. I mess with some Wendy's for real. I say Wendy's wings. Wendy's wings.
Oh.
It's Wendy's nuggets. It's a long day, bro.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't blame you.
Tell you, the Wendy's nuggets they be so far, but like
When they
fresh, and like they're, at least the one out here is consistent as hell with them. I know what I'm getting when I get Wendy's.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You got a lot of stores out here.
I mean, we in the fast food capital of the world. I shit you not.
For real?
Burlington, North Carolina has like the most fast food restaurants per capita of like, hold on.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. This is crazy. And I mean, for a person, I'm not from, so just to clarify, I'm not from North Carolina. I'm from Georgia. So like anything in like North Carolina history related that has to do with this place, like I don't know much about.
Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh.
I lied. I'm getting
Oh.
I'm getting.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait. False information. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Oh, Italian. All right, whatever. That's nothing. Man, heavy thoughts, brother.
For sure.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Oh yeah, man.
Man, this has been great. We got to chop this up again once we in the big studio and once you first team all pro, breaking Michael Strahan's records and shit. I'm here for it.
Hey man, appreciate you for having me on, bro. I had a great time, man, on Heavy Thoughts.
Heavy thoughts, where the thoughts get real motherfucking heavy. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Preach.